Anyway, she guest starred on Buffy the Vampire Slayer one time.
Ah. Freebird. I was gonna. Say, I was like, "This is Twilight." I don't know.
Thanks for the long, boring intro. Welcome to Some Kind of Sound. This is a podcast where we take a deeper dive into one-hit wonders.
Fuck you
Each
guys,
week,
that was funny.
Each week, we listen to the breakout album of a one-hit artist or band. We analyze it. We tell you what we think. My name is Robert.
I'm Clifford.
I'm James.
I thought you were gonna have a made-up name.
Yeah, I gave up. It was too much work.
All right.
One was enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Everybody's mad now. That's too bad.
I was more mad about the I dislike when people do that.
Yep. This week's artist,
Michelle
like you just
Branch.
said. Yes, Michelle Branch.
Michelle.
The song is not everywhere. It's the other one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not.
All You Wanted. Everywhere made it to number 12. All You Wanted made it to number 6.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the single that gets her in.
It's, same album.
The Spirit Room, released in 2001, which was kind of crazy to me looking back. Just my memory failed me, I suppose, because I could have sworn that album was like, I don't know, 2004, 2005.
No, I pretty much knew when it was, which is weird because I've never actually listened to it. But I only know.
Yeah, I had never listened to the full album before this week.
I didn't even. I've never heard All You Wanted. I don't think.
What?
No,
Oh,
just everywhere.
it was already on my phone.
Yeah, James was really excited. I, on the other hand, don't care.
For the album?
Yeah,
Still, didn't care for the album? Man.
I'm never gonna listen to it again.
I'm pretty sure I said this last week, something about how, I was like so surprised by the album and was like, oh, I don't know if we're going to find another album that's this good. This is better. I enjoyed this a lot more than the previous album, which I enjoyed quite a bit.
I did not care for this album either.
Oh, man.
I did not care for this album.
Whoa!
Jeez.
Wait! Are you serious?
I'm serious.
I'm so disappointed.
Oh my God!
Oh,
What a
man.
twist. That
I
was a
did
twist.
not.
Man,
I didn't see that coming.
Man,
I could not stop listening to it. I loved it.
I knew I didn't
week.
care for it. When upon first listen, we listened to Get the Knack.
Yeah.
First listen, I already knew the song order and stuff. Like I could remember what each song was about, and I remember the melodies of each song. I listened to this, and I had to keep listening to it because I kept forgetting the songs. So nothing sticks.
No, nothing.
I was
nothing
like,
sticks.
dang.
There's a couple that are the better songs on the album.
Mm-hmm.
But other than Everywhere, I'm not sure I could tell you the name of another song. And I don't really remember what any of them sound like because they all just kind of ran into me.
Oh, jeez.
Although I did really like what's the one you were playing on here with me.
Yeah.
I added that one to my phone. That was my favorite song.
Well, Here With Me is one of the songs. I don't know if that was the one that Cliff played for you.
Yeah, Here With Me. That's my favorite song on the album. And then I was gonna ask you guys. I was gonna be like, and these are the ones I added to my phone, but I already had 2 of the songs already on my phone. So I was like, oh.
I mean, my favorite by far is Everywhere. And then if I had to pick a second one, it would probably be Goodbye to You.
Yeah, I think actually Goodbye to You is marked as possibly my favorite besides Everywhere and All You Wanted. I also really liked Sweet Misery and Drop in the Ocean. I really enjoyed. But I mean, like I said, I enjoyed the entire album.
Was that Here?
Odd Man Out Here.
Was that what I was had on when you get in the car Here With Me?
Mm-hmm.
I literally don't know what any of them are from their names. I don't. So that Here With Me is probably the only other one that I actually can like kind of hear in my head because it sounds different than anything else on the album.
My whole mood for the album, it made me feel like my mom was taking me bra shopping, and that at some point
What?
I got stood up for the dance. Yeah.
Oh no!
This is what the album made me feel like, and then it made me feel like I got stood up at
middle
the.
school dance. His first training bra.
Then it made me feel like I got stood up for the dance. I've never felt more like a young white youth.
Well, it's definitely a young white youth album. It's I joked earlier in the week. I sent a text, I think, to both of you about how it was like a proto Taylor Swift sort of. It's very. I mean, it's a girl with her acoustic guitar. The whole album is about a relationship. I didn't look up to see specifically if it really is about one relationship.
It seems like it is.
But if you listen to it, it even goes through an order.
Yeah.
And I wrote it down. So there's Everywhere is about a crush. She sees this guy that she has a crush on in everyone that she looks at. She's everywhere she goes, she sees him. She's just like can't get him off her mind. In You Get Me, the second song, it's like an early relationship song, and it talks about how their friends aren't supportive of the two of them. And it's kind of like...
Did you turn this into a rock opera?
No, this is genuinely... If you listen to the lyrics and look at them, this all flows. This is real.
So when I was listening to You Got Me, I wrote down, am I watching a montage of a blossoming teen relationship right before the guy breaks her heart?
Yes, that's exactly what this album is. Let me just run through it real quickly, and then we can break down other songs. I mean, you guys probably don't want to talk too specifically about any
I have
one
notes
song.
for each song,
but so I'll go through. I guess, James, if you want to interject at any point, you can let me know. But so then the next three songs are all when they're dating. All You Wanted is about how they only need each other, and they're going to leave those unsupportive friends from the previous song behind. You Set Me Free is about her opening up to him. Something to Sleep To, that one's just about how she enjoys laying in the bed next to him at night and like general relationship stuff. Then after that, there's a few breakup songs. Here With Me is a breakup song. He's left her and she wishes that he was back.
On that point, I started to notice that the relationship, I wrote a note, I was like, oh, I think that relationship is ending now.
Yep.
And then I noticed that, I was like looking through the lyrics, I noticed that most of the songs are there from the point of view that she did something wrong. And I was like, because I was expecting like the guy did something wrong, but I started reading the lyrics and I was like, wait a minute, I think she did something wrong.
Yeah, I think it is possible.
The woman took responsibility for those bruises.
So then the next song is Sweet Misery. It's sort of looking back on the entire relationship, and it still has some lyrics in it that make it seem like she wants to be back with him. Then there's If Only She Knew. It's pretty clear that he's moved on.
Yeah.
He's with a new person. He just wants to remain friends with Michelle Branch, but she's having a lot of difficulty with that. I'd Rather Be in Love is her talking to that fact about how she can't really remain just friends. She wants to be in love with him. She wants him to be in love with her, more importantly.
Yeah.
Goodbye to You. She finally moves on from the relationship. Then there's Drop in the Ocean, the last track. It's kind of about finding yourself. But then at the same time, in that song, there's a lyric where she mentions seeing heaven in someone's eyes. So it's her getting a crush on a new man, and the cycle is just beginning again.
So it's a rock opera.
Yes, it's a teen rock opera, and I absolutely love it as a white man in my 30s.
New Game Plus.
New Game Plus.
That Something to Sleep To, I had a note that I like the words of the song, but I don't like how they sound on the song.
All right. There's also I don't know if you guys saw this, there's also a digital deluxe version of the album. It has a few acoustic versions
and like a cover
music
song.
videos, and then it has one cover of a David Bowie song, Life on Mars. I went ahead and I listened to that just once today when I discovered that it existed. It was all right. It's not bad, but who's gonna cover a David Bowie song and do it better than he did?
Nah, I don't like Bowie. So
But I mean, even still,
What? That's it. We're fighting.
pretty hard to. So those iconic rock stars. It's hard to cover any of those songs. It is pretty good because it's a more acoustic sounding version, so it's got a little bit of a difference to it, and she is a good singer. But
yeah, she's a good singer.
Did you know that I was like looking at the album and the description for the album, her parents let her quit school to like work on her music career at the age of 14.
yeah, this I saw on Wikipedia. I did do just because I enjoyed this album so much. I decided to look up just a little bit of stuff about it. She started working on this album in '99, and it released in 2001, and that means that she was 16.
Yeah.
She was 15 or 16 when she started writing it, and then it released when she was like 18.
Half the songs don't have a writing credit on the Wikipedia page.
I think it's
I'm
just
assuming
the
that
same
means
people.
that-
Just means that
Yeah, I think it
Some
just
of
means
them, yeah,
that
I think
it's
it's
the same people.
just the same people.
How many of them were written by her? Or
I think she's listed on most of them. I
on
think.
most of them.
if all tracks are okay, all tracks are written by Michelle Branch except where noted. She has the top credit on every single one of them.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then about half of them have.
Some of the songs you can tell, like with
that's impressive.
that I think it's Sweet Misery. No, it was not Sweet Misery. Something to Sleep To. You could tell that like someone really young wrote that song. Cause I was like, man, the structure of the song, I don't know, like it's really weird, but you can tell like maybe like an amateur or someone who's like really young wrote that. That's why I was like, I like the words of the song, and I didn't like how it flowed.
Let's talk about. Anybody watch music
Everywhere?
videos
No, I didn't.
this week?
I did not.
I did not.
I started
watch
to.
music videos this week, but I have seen them in the past. So
The Everywhere music video is really creepy. It's really just
yeah,
like she's getting.
Are they on the bus at some point?
I think she's.
Oh no,
might
someone's
be
what? Is she in
watching-
their apartment
She's
building?
like in an apartment
She's
building.
in
Yeah.
an apartment building.
She's,
He's
like,
in
watching
an
this
apartment
guy.
across the
Yeah.
street.
It seems like she's like stalking him.
For a minute,
Yeah,
I thought
absolutely.
Everywhere was like some Christian song, because I had a note and I was like, so I feel like I'm at like a Christian youth camp, and I was like, is this Everywhere song like a religious song? But then there's that line, when I touch your hand, I was like, oh, all right, it's obviously about someone.
A couple of her. I mean, her music definitely sounds like that kind of like Christian contemporary.
Yeah, no,
stuff,
it's. I think they wanted it to be accessible, mainstream, and
Yeah.
and I mean, like I said, it was being written by a 16-year-old girl in '99, so everything was great. Everything was looking up for her then. Makes sense that it's.
Oh, also, that You Set Me Free song. I was like, man, I feel like a young white youth and everything is perfect in life. And then I was like,
Yeah.
I envisioned like a montage playing out, and I was like, why can I keep envisioning this like romance montage playing out? And it's because it's in What a Girl Wants. I was like, oh, all right.
But yeah, no, it's poppy, kind of Christian, pseudo Christian, definitely Bible Belt accessible music, something that the parents won't object to. The kids like dancing to it in the middle school.
Something for everybody, huh?
Yeah, definitely something for me.
This album,
Not for you guys, I guess.
this album made me realize I am definitely more Vanessa Carlton.
Oh, all right.
So there was a lot of those. I don't like any of this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
This like
I mean, me either.
pop.
Yeah, me either. Hate this
I'm
stuff.
wearing a Britney Spears shirt right now, so
No, not pop. But like, that like pop, like fake singer songwriter girl with like sometimes like there's a little bit of guitar tuned way down in the background.
but she actually did write it all, and she is a great singer, and she is
Yes.
playing that guitar.
She does play.
So
guitar. Although
she's
I don't know how
authentically
much-
authentically doing the thing that so many have faked that you hate.
I don't know how much she's actually playing on this album.
Yeah, I don't know, not much. I don't think she does the solo in Life on Mars. Pretty sure.
At one point, there's a guitar solo that pops up, and it goes into a DJ scratching, and I was like, it doesn't get more 90s than this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Also, I was gonna say, at some point, I had to listen to this like 4 times because I kept forgetting everything.
Yeah.
And at some point, everywhere in what's the other single? All I Ever Wanted.
All You Wanted.
All You
It
Wanted.
blurred into one song. I was like, I would be like singing in my head, and then I would just like smoothly fade into the other song. It just became one song in my head.
Yeah. Yep.
It's very Dawson Creekish.
One long, perfect song.
I don't think this one's getting New Game Plus.
I'll just bring it back on my birthday album and make you guys listen to it.
again.
Listen to it again. Reassess this because you were definitely wrong. I actually also, my parents were down a couple days ago, and I had the album playing while we were in the car, and my mom specifically was like, I really love this album. This is really good. So I'm going to have to like buy her a copy of it or something.
I think that says something about you. You liked it.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. I like mellow music.
Bob, you're only 31 years old. You have to listen to punk. And
31's too old for punk. Unless you're the guy in Green Day. He's in his 30s now. He's been doing it for like 25 years somehow. I don't know why he started when
Is
he
he
was
still wearing
5.
eyeliner?
Guyliner?
Guyliner.
is he only in his 30s?
No, I think he's in his 40s. I think he's in his early 40s. But they actually did start when he was like 17. So
Yeah.
or 16, I
That
think.
was, like,
They were
almost 30 years ago.
yeah.
He was 8 years old.
Mhm. Yeah, no. I just said he was 5.
Yeah,
They started when he was 5.
He's 48.
Oh,
All right,
he's a little older than I thought.
Let's talk about Green Day for the rest of the show. Have you ever listened to Foxborough Hot Tubs?
No. Is that a Green Day album? Is that their new one?
No, it's a side project.
Oh,
It's,
oh,
it's
all
actually really good.
right. Oh, I'll look it
Anyway.
up.
Although, this is totally off subject of what you guys talking about. If Michelle Branch and Vanessa Carlton did like a tour together, I would definitely go.
I like how you're kind of
Oh.
apologizing for bringing us back to the actual
Yeah, if I could get a time machine, I would go to that show.
No,
I
I'd go-
wouldn't go now because I don't think I want to be seen.
I'd go.
Is there like in King of the Hill? Is there a parent section that I can go sit in? And there's
Everybody-
children won't see my bald head.
Everybody now is going to be.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
You
She's
talk
actually
about-
she's actually. I
She's
think
like-
she's like 40.
I just picture her. She's like,
I think
all
she's
right,
in her late 30s.
I'm gonna play something new. And they're like, no, don't play the old stuff.
So, yeah, I guess you're right. I could go to the show now, but yeah, I don't want to hear the new stuff from the 2017 album. I want to hear.
She came out with an album this year. Earlier
She
this
did.
year. Mhm.
Oh, all right. That was not listed on Wikipedia
I
in the bio at least.
I believe produced by her now husband Pat Carney of the Black Keys fame. Wait, maybe it's not out yet.
Oh, it's not. No,
I thought she did put something out.
I thought it. Yeah, I thought she did.
We're so good at this.
The
2017. Oh, but this is the one I was thinking of though. It was produced by Pat Carney.
Okay. Yeah, so 2017, most recent.
So
you
you
guys just are upset that you're in 2020. You're in denial about it.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's how I live my life.
I think she does like country now mostly.
That
her
kind of makes
and,
sense. It's
her and she had a
not a
country
big
group.
leap from this album.
Yeah.
And yeah, I saw.
She
Yeah,
had,
she
like,
had a
side
country
projects.
group with a couple of other artists
Maybe I'll
who
enjoy
I'd
that
never
more.
heard of.
Yeah, well,
You didn't have any favorite lyrics, Cliff?
I'm never gonna have favorite lyrics. I really don't remember lyrics
Oh,
very well.
that's why you won't be remembered,
I'm
Achilles.
James.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite lyrics?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. She's his yellow brick road leading him on and letting him go on as far as she lets him go, going down to nowhere. Oh, so deep.
That's pretty good. Mine's a much shorter line, and I also don't think that most weeks I'll have a favorite lyric, but Sweet Misery You Gave Me.
Mm.
I like it. It's perfect as a looking back on a bad breakup. You see there was love, but then it's tainted by that bad breakup. Short and to the point.
I guess my favorite lyrics, if I had to pick one, would be "You're everywhere to me."
You're in
That's it.
everything I see.
I legitimately don't even remember the next line.
So deep.
When I touch your hand.
For
I
some
know
reason-
it rhymes with understand,
See,
but I don't
yeah,
remember what the rest
yeah.
of the line is.
See, you can't remember any of this stuff. It just like goes one ear out the other.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it's fantastic to listen to while you're working, and it just
See,
While you're
yeah,
while you're
that's
shopping for
exactly-
training bras
and I don't-
or a drive
For
a
the-
relaxing drive.
for the dance that you gonna get stood up to.
It's like really good background music that you buy at Starbucks.
So I had it's funny you say that. I was like, there's also a hint of standing in the middle of an H&M.
Well, look at the album cover.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very early 2000s. Big thick belt
Yeah,
she's
got a
wearing.
big studded belt.
Oh man,
the-
love it.
The vinyl, like the fake leather vinyl jacket.
I bet under that jacket she has one of those halter tops that everyone
A
wore
white wife beater?
in the early 2000s. Every girl was wearing those.
Low cut jeans. Which, to talk about women's fashion for a minute, I'm so glad that the mom jeans came back. That women are wearing those low
Like
cut jeans
ironically?
anymore.
Are they
Like
back?
they're ironically wearing mom jeans now.
Because they're all moms.
No, it's just the high waisted jeans are back
Oh.
in.
Yeah, no,
It
they
looks
are.
better.
No, you're right. High waisted jeans are back.
I'm a fan of the high waisted jeans.
I don't think I care one way or the other. Clothes are clothes.
Gay.
Oh, you can't call people that. Cancelled. I'm making a note to cancel you. All right. What was it? Did you say your favorite song was? Sweet Misery?
No, I think Goodbye to You.
No, all right. Because at one point I had to look up and see if her parents had got divorced. I was like, oh, this is about a divorce right here.
Oh.
But then, like, I couldn't
No,
find
it's all
anything.
just about.
Did find
her
out that her
own relationship.
grandma was held in a internment camp before.
Oh, dang.
She's Indonesian, apparently, half Indonesian.
So
And her mom did not speak English when she got here.
So was that an internment camp in America during World War II?
I believe
One of
so.
The Asian
I think so. I don't know.
ones? Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, what I do.
I don't know.
It was something white people did.
All right. Well, thanks for doing the research.
So
I just
professional.
know white people caused it.
I don't think we're winning this podcast game, guys. This podcast battle.
I'm winning like a mug.
I bet that guy does his research. Chris, was that his name?
Research is for losers.
I'm not sure what you're talking about right now.
Trump's never done research, and he's winning.
I'm also not sure what you're talking about right now.
Oh, I just got why you said that.
I just really wish he would have wore that Superman shirt when he
Wow.
came out of the hospital. Been so cool.
You think Trump listens to
Did you
Michelle
guys see
Branch?
that?
No, he had a
He wanted-
Superman shirt on.
No, he
I
wanted
also-
to come out of the hospital, like walk out the doors and rip his shirt
Yeah.
open and be wearing a Superman T-shirt,
Oh,
like he's Superman.
I
defeating
I also
COVID.
applaud that. I wish he had done that. That'd
I
be
wish he would've
hilarious.
done that.
He's got amazing comedic timing, but also, let's get back to music. This isn't a political podcast.
Could be.
I think you had a different one of those before.
Oh,
I didn't really
We
talk-
could bring that back.
I didn't really talk about Trump at all.
John Shanks. Do you know who he is?
No.
Oh, all right. He's one of the writers. He helped to write the whole album. I wasn't sure, but all right. He wrote "Living on a Prayer." Bon Jovi, your favorite band.
Yeah, I don't
That's
Wait, are
cool.
they on the list? No, they're not.
No, they have multiple hits.
Yeah.
I actually looked them up. I remember looking because I was just wondering. Like, there's a lot of
He's only
rock
55 years
artists
old.
that don't make it up that high in the charts, and so I thought there's a small possibility Bon Jovi will be on there, but he's got several hits that are.
"Living on a Prayer" came out in '86. I wasn't even born then.
All right,
What else is
fantastic.
he credited for? So, Cliff, you really love this album, huh?
Yeah, I love this album. I'm Cliff. This is how I sound.
That doesn't sound anything like me. Wait a second, god damn it.
All right, well, I'm not sure how much more we have to talk about this.
Be a
Then,
short one.
yeah, you guys didn't like it. I liked it a whole lot. All
right, try to win us over.
Recommend it.
Oh, no, I will say that by the third listen, I was like, all right, it's not as bad
Oh,
as I thought it was.
I think I had 3 listens on the first day.
Oh,
didn't
man.
Get to a third listen.
How many did you get?
1.5.
See, I had to. Only reason I listened to it 4 times because I kept forgetting the songs. I was like, I'm not gonna have anything.
I got to like the second to last track the first time that I listened to it, and I was like, I don't care if I come back to this.
That's what my dad said.
I probably listened a similar number of times to this as the previous album, like I don't know, 7 to 10 times, but at no point did this one feel like it was a chore when I put it on. And there were a couple times where I was like, I have to force myself to put on Get the Knack. But once I put on Get the Knack, I did enjoy it every time. This album, I just never had that.
Have you listened to
initial,
the Knack
like,
since
I don't
last
wanna put it
episode?
on.
Couple songs.
Yeah.
I have not.
No.
So
Let's jump him. Let's get him, Cliff.
yeah, you gonna keep listening to this, James?
Mm-mm.
Me neither. Rob.
Yes, I will.
Although I did add "Here With Me" to my phone, so we'll be listening to that song because 'tis a bop.
Well, Michelle Branch is gonna be everywhere with Rob.
Yep, everywhere in my heart.
And there's the title,
Everywhere I
Everywhere
Go.
with Rob.
Everywhere I go, I'll be hearing Michelle Branch in my ears
In
from
my ears.
from my headphones as I play the album on
I can
YouTube.
totally see the Asian in her.
Cause I love it, but I'm not gonna pay for it. I didn't know that. I
look at
didn't
her.
know she was when you said that. But
Indonesian, that's Asian, right?
This episode's
Yes.
never coming out.
we'll just cut like a 30-second clip.
You
in
can
here.
keep that. That's not even offensive.
Yeah.
This is gonna be 8 minutes.
That's not even offensive.
This is just remove that part, and that's where we put the ad for Harry's Razors or whatever.
That's
who's
not even
who's sponsoring us? Have you found a sponsor yet?
I'm still open for Labatt Blue after James posts all these pictures on Instagram.
Oh, I haven't used Instagram in so long.
Twitter, then.
I post on Twitter.
Perfect.
Dutch, Indonesian, and French. Huh. Yeah.
So
All right,
how's
why
the
not-
slides going? How's
Sounds like a
everybody's
spicy
slides going?
white.
Pretty cool. I've been was trying to watch a different like horror film every day for the month of October. I kind of
My life is a
petered
horror
out
film
at
every
8
day.
movies, so now I'm gonna have to watch like double up, watch 2 or 3 movies a day for the next couple days just to catch up. But
What's the best one so far?
so far, oh man, I wish I could remember the name of it. It's troubling that I can't remember the name, but it was a really good movie. It was
Bet you
on
can remember Michelle Branch lyrics, though.
some of them, yes. It was on Netflix. It's a kind of a weird like time anomaly thing going on. These people are having a dinner party. There's a meteor going over the city that they're in California, and the like gravity of it creates this weird vortex, knocks out all the power, or it looks like it knocks out all the power in their town, and except one other house. Every time they try to someone leaves the house and tries to reach it, just weird stuff happens. So, they'll come back to the first house and be like, I was gone for hours. And they're, no, you were gone for 5 minutes, or the opposite of that. Like, I was gone for just a couple minutes. What? No, you were gone several hours. It was well acted, and I don't remember the name of it, so good story.
Oh yeah, good. Also unusable. What have you ever seen Session 9? Just look that up. It's still on
No,
Netflix. It's probably my favorite horror movie.
Okay.
Should put that on the list. It's still on Netflix. James, what's your favorite horror movie?
The Thing. John Carpenter.
Okay. Good.
Look, I'm still looking up stuff about Michelle Branch. I found this link. How does Michelle Branch really feel about Vanessa Carlton? How does she feel? What is this?
Well,
I don't know. I didn't find how she feel. But what if they did get into a beef?
all right.
Whose side is you taking?
Next week, my opening written piece is going to be just like 30 pages long. So
Have you ever seen something so 90s? Look at this. It's so 90s.
Don't think I ever have. It is very 90s.
What movie is this?
Well, why don't we go ahead and select our album for next week? cut the last 5 minutes out of this.
I'm not done talking about Vanessa Carlton.
Cut the last episode out of this.
I'm not
Yeah,
done talking about
I
Vanessa
can't
Carlton.
even find that movie on Netflix now, the one that I was talking about. It might have actually been on Hulu. So, fantastic.
Let's see.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Recording a podcast.
Nothing with my life, that's for sure.
This is a disaster.
Well, you can keep that.
No, that's the best thing you said all day.
Oh.
All right.
If you had to listen to one Michelle Branch song for the rest of your life off that album, which one would it be?
Everywhere.
When you say for the rest of your life, you
Ah,
mean
not for the rest of your life. All right, if you had
what
like,
do you, what do you mean? That's the only song I
for-
can listen to for forever?
Not forever.
Or
I don't know why I
it
said
plays
that.
it plays in the background
know
all the
why.
time, 24/7.
You get one. Because there's only two options. It's either that or that's the only song from Michelle Branch that you're allowed to listen
if
to.
you had to,
And I just would never listen to Michelle Branch again.
if you had to pick a song to be tortured to, what song would it be off that album?
What? I can't answer that because wouldn't it be the last song that I?
Probably, I don't know.
Why wouldn't I pick the one that least annoys me? And then it's not torture. They'd want the one that's the worst.
I mean, if you hear something enough.
I mean, anything on this album.
I'm asking you because you also
Oh.
didn't like the album, so
To play one song over and over again at you.
Yeah, no, I
don't
mean,
wanna
no.
listen to any of them forever.
No, definitely. I agree. I'm just
I'm just like, just kill me now.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far.
Next week's episode. And I have no idea if there's even an album for this. The Hondells.
The fuck is that?
Never
Little
heard of it.
Little Honda.
Lil Honda? Are they Puerto Rican?
Never heard of it.
It is a.
It's a Puerto Rican band, apparently.
It's a Beach Boys ripoff.
A Puerto
Okay.
Rican Beach Boys ripoff.
I'll probably enjoy it. I'll probably like
Wait,
everything.
what kind of
on
music do
this.
they make?
I'll probably never give a thumbs down to
Beach Boys
anything.
ripoff music. Just said that.
So they're not Puerto Rican.
What was the band name again?
Oh.
The Hondells.
The Hondells.
They were
And the
created-
song is the Honda.
Little Honda.
Little Honda.
Lil-
And they were
That's a SoundCloud
sponsored
rapper,
by
Lil Honda.
Yeah,
Lil
that
Honda.
probably is. Yeah. He's also from Indonesia.
Lil Honda. Is that name available? That's my new name, Lil Honda.
Yeah, that'd be a. Can you every time you do, can you just like sample, just do like a loop sample of like a 1950s rockabilly band?
Lil Honda. Get like the Honda logo tattooed on my face. The fuck is this?
So, oh, it's a Beach Boys cover. Actually,
Who suggested
they
him?
apparently got to number one.
Who suggest what?
What year?
That doesn't seem fair.
1964.
All right. Well,
Oh, that was a good time.
join us next week and we'll tell you what we think about that album.
That one song, apparently.
From does the album
Honda
exist?
Corporate.
The album is called All
It's
Summer
called-
Long.
The album is called
no, it's
Buy a
not.
Honda.
That's the Beach Boys one.
It's called Honda Days Are Here.
So
Sign and drive. You get the Honda and the Hondells and the Hondettes or whatever they were called. They sing a song the whole way home from the car dealership.
So I'm gonna guess it's this album from 1964. Go Little Honda.
Help me, Honda, yeah, get her out of my heart.
Yeah, they're weren't real creative.
Did you how do you pick the next song? Is it on random or?
Yeah, we have a random number
have-
generator.
I have them alphabetized by the band name and then numbered, and then I just use a random number generator.
When does Vanessa Carlton show up in this?
She's not on the list.
What?
She doesn't.
What?
She has too many hits, or we haven't looked her up
I
yet.
never looked her up.
Yo, you
Oh,
look
all
her
right.
up right
Well,
now.
We'll find out.
How dare you?
She's not. We already drew, so she's not eligible now. But
Nope,
maybe,
she's eligible.
maybe she'll come up next time.
Damn, that's what Vanessa Carlton looks like.
Mm-hmm. Don't judge her. She's a
Yes.
She's a songbird.
Yes, she does qualify.
You add her to that list.
Yes, sir. This is all going in because we still only have like 45 minutes.
You're 45 minutes.
I'm not cutting
Got
anything.
him. Got him.
Almost to 50. I'm just playing. I'm just running this straight through.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't have it any other way.
All right. Well,
Lil Honda.
this is a good show.
Can't believe this.
Goodbye, guys.
You know what? Yeah, I quit.
I quit.
We all quit.
We could have been Boys Brunch podcast, even though we're not eating brunch.
That thing that Rob
Does it
just
exist?
said, that
I
Rob
literally just
said.
said